My name's Chris Millar, and today we're going to be talking about dialogue complexity. So I wanted to quickly show how we handle dialogue complexity on adobe.com. And here we have this regular old page. It's totally blank, and we can add one of our most complex components. We call it Flex Container. And really it's designed for layouts that might not fit in a regular 12-column grid with responsive grid or layout container. And so here we can just, we can set a min height on mobile, and we can say, we want our items to be maybe centered and top to bottom centered, so our alignment and justification and all of that can be centered. And we could, override tablet if we wanted to, and desktop. And maybe we want to set a color, so we might want to say, well, we have a text color of white, and then maybe we want a background image. We'll use this. Spaceman here, and if we add our title in here, we can just see that says hello. And of course, that's kind of a lot of work to do for every single page. You could imagine if we were trying to create lots of pages based off of this. That's a lot of work and a lot of complexity, because really all we needed to do was set a background image and then maybe set the foreground text color based off of our accessibility standards for what color the text should be and what contrast ratio we should have. So we can do that, and we'll go into AEM templates, and we'll just go over into our templates, and we'll go to Dexter, and we'll just create a new template, and we'll just call it hello, and we'll open it. And the first thing we'll do is, if we're in structure, we'll add our component. So we'll just say flex. And we'll unlock it, because we do want to change some of the properties at the page level. So here we can set this up, and we'll just call it maybe hero. And we can say, well, on mobile we want a min height of 500. And of course we want our items to be centered, and centered. Now, we don't want that to ever change, and we don't want the page author to have to worry about all this centering and this min height, so we can actually lock this. And then on tablet, we might want to say, well, for tablet, we might want to set a min height of, I don't know, let's say 700. And we can leave all the rest. That's just going to inherit. And then maybe on desktop, we'll go to override, and we'll say maybe on desktop it's going to be 1,000. And of course, we'll lock it. And we don't need them to worry about any of the accessibility. Maybe we want to change the element name, but we'll go ahead and lock this as well. But for background, we do want to leave this available for a page author to change. But we might want to scaffold out some content, so we can just toggle the side panel here, throw in our little placeholder image. And so we'll leave that unlocked, and we'll go to color, and we'll leave this unlocked, but again, we'll set up some text there, and we'll say OK. And you can see that since we're on desktop, of course, we have that height, and we want to add a content policy so we can add our title. So we'll just do that. So we'll just say title. And we'll say that only a title can be allowed. Hit OK. And if we go to initial content, we can add our title, of course. There it is. And we could just leave it for the page name to automatically inherit the page name. And if we go back to our templates, let's go ahead and enable this template. And let's go. So we can go to our sites, and let's go create a new page and see how complex our components are. So we'll take our hello, and maybe we'll make a product page, create, open. And we can see there is our component. And if we select it, we can see that we only have these two tabs. All of those tabs are gone. So me as a page author, I only have to worry about the areas of concern that I care about. So we can say we want a new image. Maybe we want this nice dot cloud image. And we say, well, we probably want a darker color. We don't want that white text. Hit OK, and there it is. But again, all that complexity that we get on a normal Flex container, if we add this to the page, vanilla, we can see we've got mobile, tablet, desktop, background, color, general. But here, we've removed all of that complexity within our editable template and our content policy. And that's how we deal with dialog complexity on adobe.com.